Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay, so let us start the discussion. So talking on the phone, stand up. Read the notes. You already read. Completed. Notes completed. Reading over. Reading completed. Writing completed. Written. Studied also. Can I ask one question? What is the use of global keyword? Okay. Global's function. What is the syntax? Which bracket? Curly braces, curly bracket, or braces or square bracket? Right. Good. Sit down. So read the notes. Okay. Fine. So let us move to the further functions. So last class, comprehension concept. You worked on that? Practiced it? Practiced? Come on. Practiced or not? So done. Next, I'll go for index of functions. So today I'm starting with here. This is done yesterday. Today we are talking about what? Anonymous functions or lambda functions. Fine. So attending NumPy also. Why not speaking? Problem, huh? Okay, then why are you not speaking then? Easy. NumPy is easy or Python is? NumPy is easy or Python is easy? Both are easy, but not remembering anything. Correct, huh? Attending classes, okay, but not remembering anything. Okay, students, let us start with anonymous functions or lambda functions. And some of the students you have seen in the morning chart window, sir, not able to follow. So why not able to follow? No basics. Who are all saying not able to follow? They are all called what? Other students. And you have seen morning one student is standing. Num is equal to 4. Step value also don't know. And a range data type they don't know. So these are all basic problems. Basics problems. So let me go for further about what? Anonymous functions are lambda functions. Important, students. Most important. Now I'm going to enter into the anonymous or lambda. What is the English meaning of anonymous? Come on. Unknown. Good. Unknown. In internet also, anonymous user means what? Unknown user. Come on. Anonymous functions are those. Anonymous functions are those which are not containing any name explicitly. Any name explicitly. Anonymous functions are those which are not containing any name explicitly. In other words, the functions which does not contain name explicitly are called what? Anonymous functions. In other words, the functions which does not contain functions which does not contain any name, which does not contain any name explicitly, then those names are the functions which does not contain any name are called which functions? Anonymous functions. Anonymous functions. Right. So why do we use why we use this anonymous functions? What is the use of that? Now I'm going to talk about it. Right, students? See, students, the purpose of anonymous functions is that to perform instant operations. Instant operations. The purpose of anonymous functions is that the purpose of anonymous functions is that to perform instant operations. What do you mean by instant operations? What do you mean by instant? Can anybody can answer it? What do you mean by instant? What do you mean by instant? Okay. Without calling the function, will the function will call? No, no, no. Now I will tell you that. So, hmm, is that Rakesh Babu at that time? Okay. Siva, immediate. Okay. Divya, quick. Okay, good. So now, okay, that is all English meanings you have given. Of course, I am not expecting the actual answer. Okay. So that I'm going to tell you what do you mean by instant operations. Now I'm going to write it. The instant operations are those, I'm giving the technical version of it. Instant operations are those which are used at that point of time, only, at that point of time only, and no longer interested in using, no longer interested, no longer interested to use, no longer interested to use as a part of our application development, our application development, our application development, or in other part of the application, in other part of the application, in other part of the application. I hope you are following me. The instant operations are those which are used at that point of time only and are no longer interested to use as a part of our application development or in other part of the application. That is called what? Instant operation. I just want to give you a small example. Shravanti, ready-made. Okay, ma'am. Now, take an example of, suppose you want to, I'll give you the quick meaning of instant operation. A small awareness I want to give you about the instant operation. For example, I'm I want to take a small awareness I'm giving. You want to take a cup of tea. You want to take a cup of tea in your home. In your home, you want to take it. You want to take a cup of tea in your home, and you want to take a cup of tea in the place where you are. Suppose you are attending some class. After the class, you want to take a cup of tea outside. This is called outside. Somewhere else, wherever you are going out, you want to take some. In the home, you want to take. In outside, you want to take. If you want to take a cup of tea in your home, there is a cup is there. You have a cup. In that cup, you will have something you will put it and you will try to take it. This is called a cup. Here it is called a cup. And you will be taking it and you will be after that finishing. Will you throw it outside? No, you will be keeping that and you will clean it and preserve it for tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Like that, you will use it. This is for what purpose? For long-term purpose. You are preserving it for long-term purpose. For long-term purpose, you are preserving it. It is a normal function. Normal function this is. I'll give you the difference between normal function and anonymous function. So this is a cup in the home which you are preserving for tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Is called what? Normal function. When you come outside, when you come outside, when you are coming out, when you are coming to the class, for example, to offline you are coming. Are you bringing this cup by keeping in your bag? No. So, why student, why are you laughing? Huh? Anything wrong, huh? Anything wrong? For example, you just take my example. Outside, I never touch the coffee cups. Suppose morning, when I come 7 o'clock, I have 9 o'clock after my breakfast, I'll take a cup of tea. So these paper cups are there outside. Paper cups that are prepared with wax. When you take directly that wax and the tea, and in that it will melt and it will enter into the body. So it leads to a lot of problems. You already know that. You don't know? You know, boys, you don't know? You everything you know except Python. So morning, I'll bring a small cup. I put it here. I'll bring my own cup. So I'll bring it. Okay, now. So nothing wrong in that, right? So I will use my cup function in everywhere else wherever I go. So now come to that outside. What are you doing in outside? You are taking one paper cup. In the paper cup you are taking and you will be taking and you will be throwing out or not? Or you will clean it and preserve for tomorrow. This is called what? Paper cup. This is for paper cup. This is for what purpose you are using? At that point of time I will use and later I'll throw it out. Are you following or not? This is known as what? Instant usage of this paper cup. Instant usage. I am using at that point of time only and no longer interested to use as a part of our application development. That is known as what? Instant operation. Are you able to get it? So, able to understand? But we should not tell this example in interviews. So, go to the next part of it. Next part of it. Suppose when you enter into the bus, you will give it money and you will take the ticket and change if required. That transaction is over. That's called what? Instantly operation is completed. And after giving that, and you will sit with the conductor and you will ask when you joined in the duty, who gave an offer letter for you, how many trips you will be going, in each trip, how many members will come, what is your name, what is your home address. Will you ask all these things? So you won't ask all these things. That is nothing but what? Long term, if you are looking for, you will ask all those things. You are looking at that point of time only and no longer interested to use. So just for the meaning of instant operation, I said. Did you understand? Now I'm going to say anonymous functions are contains single executable statement only. Single executable statement only. Single executable statement only. That means for smaller problem solving purpose only, we use what? Instant lambda. That is called anonymous functions we use. Anonymous function contains what? Single executable statement only, but not containing, come on, multiple statements, but not containing multiple statements. Suppose I have a big statement called what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. For example, if I want to find the roots of this quadratic equation, I will write a normal function only. It is not possible to write what function? Because to solve this type of statement, I need to go for writing so many block of statements. Those block of statements I cannot write under where? So anonymous. Anonymous function contains what? Single executable statement, but not containing multiple statements. Good students. Next I'm going to tell you anonymous functions returns the result automatically. Anonymous functions returns the result automatically or implicitly. Automatically or what? Implicitly. That is in the bracket I will write no need to use. No need to use. Can anybody can say? Return statement. Normal functions, if you want to return the result, compulsory have to use what? Return. But anonymous functions never use return statement, but result will be returned. Whatever the single executable statement is there, that single executable statement will execute and it will be returned automatically. That is known as what? Anonymous functions returns the result automatically or Implicitly, there is no need to use which statement? Return statement. Is it understandable? Next, to develop anonymous functions, to develop anonymous functions, to develop normal functions, which keyword we are taking? DEF. DEF. To develop anonymous functions, we use lambda keyword. Which keyword? Lambda keyword. Lambda keyword. And hence, and hence, and hence, anonymous functions are called what? Lambda functions. Lambda functions we can call. Are you able to follow? Anonymous functions are called which functions? Lambda functions we can call. To develop anonymous functions, we use lambda keyword. And hence anonymous functions are also called lambda functions. This one, lambda functions. Now I'm going to tell you the syntax. So syntax for defining which function? Syntax for defining anonymous functions. Now I'm going to tell you the syntax for defining anonymous functions. Very simple, students. Let us look into that. How easy it is. Now I am writing. See, students, variable name is equal to anonymous functions are just nothing but an expression looking like a expression. See, students, I am writing here lambda. What is the keyword here? Lambda. Here I am writing params list. Do you know params list meaning? What is the use of params list? Already you have seen params list in the class or not? You have seen types of params list also. What is the params list? Muddu Babala? Huh? So here syntax of function definition. If you are so like that, will not get confidence on you. What this is called? List of formal parameters. What is the use of list of formal parameters? Here I wrote it. List of formal params represents variable names used in the function heading. They are used for storing or holding the inputs coming from where? Function calls. For that purpose, we use these formal parameters. We store that inputs inside of whenever you call the function and pass the value. I already said you how many ways are there to pass. There are 5 ways are there to pass my data that we already learned in the class. Here also, params list we'll write and we'll write here expression. I will just write like this. That's all. Finished. Now I'm going to talk about what is the use of this expression concept I will describe. I'll give you the syntax explanation here. Let me talk about here small explanation I would like to give you. See, follow this now. Here I'm going to say explanation I will write it. See, students, how simple it is. Now I'm going to talk about something like this. Observe, students. Now here, in this case, variable name, I will tell you what is the meaning after 2 minutes. Here, variable name, after 2 minutes, I will tell you. Here, lambda. What is this lambda? Is a keyword. Lambda is a keyword used for development of which functions? Anonymous functions. Development of anonymous functions. Good. Number 1. Next, I'm going to take up here params list represents, come on, list of variables used for holding or storing inputs coming from, right, inputs holding or storing the inputs coming from where? Function call. Are you able to follow? Next, expression represents what? Here I am going to write it. Here expression represents single executable statement. Expression represents single executable statement. Which gives solution for, which gives solution for problem, which will give solution for given problem. It may be a big problem or it may be a small problem where I am able to solve it with a single executable statement, which gives solution for what? Given problem. Okay. That point is done. Now I am talking about this variable name. There is most importance will be there. See students, now I am going to give you a small example here. One problem I will take, and that problem I want to solve it with what is my problem here? My problem is simple question. I will take it. Define problem is addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers, you take it. This I want to do it by using what function? Normal function I want to tell you, and anonymous function I want to tell you. By using which function? Normal function. Normal function. Here by using what function? Anonymous function. By using normal function, and then by using what? Anonymous function I want to take it. By using normal function and by using anonymous function I will take it. See students, how simple it is. Normal function I am taking, anonymous function I am going to take it. Normal function I am taking, anonymous function I am going to take it. Tell me now, what should I do now? Normal function, tell me ma. Sum OP of A comma B, A comma B, C is equal to what? A plus B, C is equal to A plus B, return of what? C. This is the function definition. Students who are interacting with me, really I am appreciating. Daily I need to give one appreciation. So those who are improving, those who are interacting, you can observe that your knowledge is extending like anything. Those who are quiet and calm sitting, their knowledge also increasing. Like Hussain Sagar in Hyderabad, Gautama Buddha statue is there. That knowledge plus this sitting knowledge without anything, that is also equal to same. So sit quiet and calm, it's a very danger. That results a lot when you go to an interview. If you go to an interview, if you ask a question, what is the anonymous function? All of a sudden, if you open the mouth, international English will come out. That's why speak in the class. Of course, you are already international students, I know that, but still I'm talking about it. So students, I request you, please open your mouth. Last batch. Speak. Okay, it's my request. If you don't speak, actually I want to call here, but space is not enough. Speak in the class, please. Now I'm going to say sum OP of 1020. Now I'm going to take RES. What is sum OP? Function name, good. What is the type of it? What is sum OP? Function name. Every function name in Python is what? Every function name in Python is what? Object. Object. Every function name is called what? Object. Every function present in module. Every function name is object. Object of function name belongs to which class? See, Rakesh, perfect student. Class function, perfect student. That is subject. Class function. So, see my definition. So, function name represents a valid variable name treated as a function name. Every function name is an object of type function. Almost I shown 3 times to you last Friday to this place. Almost I shown this many times. Forgetting is there, everybody. I've seen those who are forgetting with 75 years, 80 years, forgetting keys and searching here and there, where keys are there. Like that. Subject is there in the packet and looking here and there, where is my subject? Read the notes, students. So busy in talking the phone. Now coming to this, what is sum OP? Function name, object, which is belongs to function class. Similarly, I'll print here. How do you print that sum OP? I already shown you. I shown you type of what? Sum OP is equal to type of sum OP. I already said to you students, sum OP. Now I want to print the result also. Result is equal to what? res. So when I print this now, you used to get that thing as what? Like this. Class, we used to get it what? Function. We used to get it as a function. This is what we used to get it, right? Similarly, when I'm coming to where now? Anonymous function, I'm going to do it. See students, just to try to carry this now, try to carry and observe this definition and try to do the same thing here. In one line, I will write it students. See ma, all of you carefully. Lambda. Here, what are these called params list or not? Here, what I will write it? A comma B. A comma B. What is the expression here? That's all. A plus B. Finished. This variable name is nothing but some OP. I will use it. Here I will use it for a minute of it. ADDOP. Actually, it is looking like an expression only, correct or not? This is called something like a variable name. Every variable name in Python is called object. Every object behind what is there? Class is there. That object is belongs to the class called what? Function. That also belongs to the function. Any object belongs to the function class. That variable name is eligible to be treated as what? Function call. Eligible to be treated as what? Function call. So there I'm going to write it students. When I come to this place, coming to the main program here also I will write it. Main program. There also I will write it. Here I'm saying observe it. RES is equal to what? ADDOP of 10 comma 20. What is this ADDOP? Is something like a variable name, which is an object of which type? Function type. Any object is treated as a function type that will be eligible to be called as what? Function call. Here also same. It is a function call. Which function call it is? Anonymous function call. Now I am going to take up print of what? If you want, I can write the same sentence once again. If I want, I can write the same sentence once again. You see students, some OP, I'm going to take it as what? ADDOP, ADDOP. What I'm writing now? ADDOP I'm writing. And then you print the result. Same thing will be printed here also. Result I'm going to print it. See that for a smaller problem is concerned, you need not to waste your time of 2 lines, 3 lines like this. You can write it in what? Simple line. Did you understand this lambda? So now I will go for this lambda functions. Wherever I want to use it, I will carry forward it. Online students, did you understand such a small problem? Am I using return statement here? No, here I am using return statement. Here there is a separate name is there. Here there is no name is given separately. That's why it is known as what? Not containing any name explicitly. That is nothing but any function does not contain name explicitly are called anonymous functions. Let me go to the example part now. I will go to the PyCharm. I'll go to the PyCharm or Edit Plus, wherever you like it. Students, now I'll go to the same example to be done. So open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept two numerical values. Which will accept two numerical values. Which will accept two numerical values. And find its sum. And find its sum. Find its sum. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. Now look at students. Of course, you have done it already. Now I'm going to take it. You observe it. So here, anonymous function example1.py. Anonymous function example1.py. There I'm going to take up. This is something like this. Now see, by using normal function. There as it is I will write for first time. Of course, I will remove this. After showing this, I will remove by using normal function that you are already aware of it. I need not to write specially sum OP of A comma B. I can say C is equal to A plus B. By this time, you know, simply you can write what? Return of A plus B also you can say. Simply return C. Go to the main program now. Go to the main program. So here I'm going to write it. Print first use, try to see students. Type of what? Sum OP is equal to, type of sum OP is equal to, what is this now? Type of sum OP. Type of sum OP. I just wrote it. Try to run the students. So you are going to get what? Class function. Class function. Are you seeing this? Similarly, since it is a function, you use as a function call. Sum OP of 1020, and I am going to write it RES. And print of what I can say? Sum is equal to comma what? RES. Try to run this example, students. Now sum is equal to what? 30. To take these values dynamically, you can just take it. See, directly AB. What are AB? Choose the formals. What is using that? A colon, B colon. They are using something like a keyword arguments. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? A to A and then B to B. It is called what? Something like a keyword arguments. Clarity is there in IDE. But if you type it in Edit Plus, you'll get much concentration on it. Now, I want to get the values dynamically. So what I can do here? Float of, input of, that these things are simple for you. Enter first value. Enter first value. Next I'm going to take it, enter second value. B, you can take like this. Second value. This part, you pass it A and B here, students. So you try to say here, A, I am writing here called what? A comma B I am going to say. Try to run it now. Try to run it now. I am going to say something like this is equal to, like this I am saying, dot format of what? A comma B comma RES. A comma B comma RES. Try to run this now. See this now. 1020 here. And I got the result. By using what function? Normal function. This is very, very simple. Today I will remove this. Today I will remove. Now tell me, by using which function? Anonymous function. What is the syntax here? Variable name is equal to lambda params list colon expression. This is our result. This is our result. Tell me now, what is the variable name today? Sum OP lambda. Now what is this now? A comma B. A comma B. What I will say? A plus B. That's all. Even the length of the code also reduced here. Length of the code also reduced here. Anonymous function directly written it. How this starts working? Sum OP. Sum OP. And this also treated as what? Function type only. So try to keep a comment here, students. Now try to run it. Now I am going to take up also function type or not. So anything is going to be a function type that is eligible to be called as what? Function call. Eligible to be treated as a function call. For your understanding, I'll keep it as like this. Now you take it as usual like this. Now I'm going to take up now. Try to run this code. Now I'm going to say enter the first value 1020. Now I got the result as what? Something like this 30. How this works? Look at now. Once you say function call, where it will go? It will go to this place of this variable. From while coming, A value will be carried, B value will be carried. Those A and B values are put it into where? Sum OP. From that sum OP come to where? Lambda. A value and then B value will be placed inside of it. A plus B value is added and whose result automatically this value will be returned and put it in where? RES. That RES will be printed. Did you understand this? So let us run this code. So as you are already aware of that, 10 and then minus 23, 10 and then minus 3 you say, and the result is something like this. Are you able to understand? So what is the difference between normal function and this? Normal functions contains the name explicitly. Anonymous function contains name explicitly not present. So return statement is not necessary to use in anonymous. Normal function need to use return statement. And normal function definition starts with the DEF. Anonymous function starts with what? Lambda. It is containing only single statement execution, and that will contain one or more number of statements will be there. Recommended for solving small problem solutions, instant operations. That is a long-term operations, bigger block of statements will be written in normal functions. This is a concept part. Able to follow? Online students? Did you understand, students, this part? Now open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will write a Python program which will accept which will accept any word which will accept any word which will accept any word and decide whether it is and decide whether it is palindrome or not. Decide whether it is palindrome or not by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous function. So classwork or homework. Anonymous function. Will you do it? You'll do it? Okay, I have doubt about you. Tell me. Idea you give me. Of course, don't feel that doubt about you. Really, I'm having a doubt about you. You just say, go to this now. Once you see, students, just help me. If you already know, you just help me. Let me fill up here. This answer I will fill up. Variable name. The description, I have something small description. What is this variable name? Represents an object. Represents an object of type class function. Of type function. Of type what? Function. Now students, since it is a function and we can use it as what? Function call. Since variable name is treated as an object of function, it can be eligible to be called as what? Function call of anonymous function. So this itself is the indirect name of what? Anonymous function. Because whose type is what? Function name. I hope. And we can use that variable. We can use that variable name as what? Function call, but not directly what? Function name. I hope you are following, students. Now that example, I hope, students, this is done. Fine. So Jhansi Lakshmi is written this code. Now I am showing it. Jhansi Lakshmi has written it. Of course, I will look into the offline students also, what he will say. This code, offline students also, what they will see, I want to see. 2.py. Tell me now. Quickly tell me. Anonymous function, tell me. Palindrome, PALINDROME. Some name is equal to lambda. Okay, good. Word. Okay, good. Colon. Word equal to word of colon -1. This is your answer. It is a blunder. నాకు తెలుసు మీరు ఇదలా చెప్తారని, అందుకే నా డౌట్ వచ్చింది. మీరు అందరూ హోంవర్క్ అన్న ఇస్తారు, నాకు చాలా భయం అనిపించింది. సో ఐ ఫెల్ట్ లిటిల్ టెన్షన్. హౌ మై స్టూడెంట్స్ బికమ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ సడన్ సో మచ్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ అని. Really, I got a doubt about it. I expected, but all of a sudden I got it. Yeah, Divya. Divya is perfect. Divya is perfect. Divya is perfect. So now I will say, coming to the point of it, if you say like that, word is equal to input of ternary operator, you need to use it. Enter a word, enter a word or value. Enter a word or value. Now there I am saying, you call this palindrome here, palindrome of, I'm going to take it. Palindrome of what? Word. Now I'm going to get it what? RAS. My dear students, this is called what? Function call. Well, you are going to that, you are going to this word. You send liril, LIRIL, you sent. You sent, you accepted, you sent here. The moment when it come, liril and liril, both of them, liril and reverse of liril, same. Double equal to returns what? True. What is the value returning to RES? True is returning. But I want to print true or false. మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు చెప్పారు అది మీరు? So print of what here? Result. So I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. So I'm going to write it. I'll write it. This is like this. Dot format of word comma what? RES. Word comma RES. Try to run it. Now I'm going to get it. Liril. Liril. Liril is true. Liril is true ఏంది? అందుకని డౌట్ వచ్చింది మీ మీద. I got doubt about it. Something like Python. Python is called what? False. What is that? Python is false. That is my doubt about you. So wrong answer. So Seema. So Jansi. So majority of them said this. Wrong answer. Now warning. Warning. Wrong answer, ma. So now I will go to, as you said, because before answering, you must think twice, thrice, and all. Then you have to say. If that is correct, what you said, I will use it. But how I am using, you see. Ternary operator, I will use it. Ternary. Do you know ternary operator? There are, not there are? Explained, huh? Tell me. If this is the case, left side, what I will write? Palindrome. 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 I said palindrome. And what is this now? Else. What is this now? Not a palindrome. Not PALINDROME. Not palindrome. If this is equal to, return this palindrome. Otherwise, return not palindrome. That's all. Try to run this now. Enter this liril. Liril you enter. Got it. Liril is palindrome. You say next. Python you say. Python you say, students. Python is not palindrome. Next you enter something like what you know. Rescore you say. Rescore you say. Is called what? Palindrome. Something like you know. I say 1 2 1 2 2 1. 1 2 2 1 is called what? Palindrome. Like that number palindrome this is. 1 2 3 4 is called what? Not palindrome, because it is taken as what? String. Did you understand, students? Fine. Clear? Now take one more example. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any text. 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 And convert it into uppercase, convert into uppercase. Convert into uppercase by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. Are you following? Homework or classwork? Homework or classwork? Malla doubt వస్తుంది నాకు. Again doubt. Okay, why homework? I only will take 2 minutes I will do. Because if I don't do it, you will not touch the book because you are so busy outside. No problem. 3. I will take up here. I will take up here. Same thing. I'll try to carry students. 3.py. No problem here. I will remove this. Main program. Enter a line of text. Enter a line of text. Line of text. Now got it. Now I'm going to take it. What is this now? Converter. 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 What I'm passing? Word or line. Anything. Whatever you like it. Line. So I'll take it as line. I'll take it as line. So I'm going to take it. I'm taking here given line. Given line. I will write it here. Dot format of what? Line. And next I will take it here. Converted line. Converted line. So here. Converted line. I'm taking here what you know. This is RES. I will take it. RES. Now I need to write what? Converter function. Come on now. Tell me. Converter. Converter is equal to lambda line colon line dot. Come on. Line dot what? Upper. Line dot upper. That's all. Upper is then and returned. That's all. So here I will write Python is an OOP language. So you are going to get it like this. Are you following this? So this is the one I'm going to get it this. Line dot Python is what? Object oriented programming language. Sometimes they will ask you swap the case under swapping the case. Swapping the case means what? It is a small completely converted completely into what? Capital. Suppose if I enter small, convert into what? Capital. If I enter lower, upper will come. If I enter upper, it will come to what? Lower. If I enter lower, upper mixing, you will get upper and lower another. That is called what function? Swap case. You already know it is a swap case. Do you know this? Swap case, upper function, lower function, already explained. Okay, now? So take 1 or 2 homeworks. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a line of text. Which will accept a line of text and obtain its swap case. Obtain its swap case. Obtain its swap case. Obtain its swap case. So which function you use for hint purpose? What is the function name? Swap case. Okay, now you will do easily that homework. Next, one more. Write a Python program which will accept 2 numerical values. Which will accept 2 numerical values. Which will accept 2 numerical values. And find big and small. Big and small. Big and small. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. How do you write it? Same, ternary operator only. Then most of the time you will come across ternary operator inside. Will you do that? So you try to do with what? 3 values also try to do it. Okay, now? Will you do that? Now, one more example, which is very, very important. Write down. Write a Python program write a Python program which will decide whether the given number is prime or not. Whether the given number is prime or not. By using anonymous function. By using anonymous function. By using anonymous function. Something more important, students. See, students, actually, this code, writing prime number logic is possible to write in one line, huh? Is it possible to write in one line? Not possible, correct or not? But I will write, see, in our case, what is I called here? Upper of. It is a predefined function called in anonymous function or not? Some of my project member has defined the function already. Some of the project member already defined the function. That function I want to use instantly for performing that logic using anonymous operation. So I'm defining my own function, calling that function as a part of anonymous function I will do. Important. Are you understanding that? So I'm going to take it DEF. Look at DEF. What is the function name? Come on. Is prime. Is prime is my function. Is my function. Like is alpha, is digit, is ALNUM, like that. Is prime. I will take what? N. N I am passing it. What is this now? Come on fast. N less than or equal to what? 0. What I am taking now? Return which input? Invalid input. Invalid input. Invalid input I am going to say. Next I am writing what? Else. No, less than or equal to 1. Up to 1 it is called what? No prime numbers. From 2 onwards prime numbers will start. You know already the logic of prime numbers, right, students? Tell me now. Some RES is equal to what I am taking? True, I will take it. For example, now tell me, for I in range of 1 comma n plus 1, 2 comma n plus 1. N only now. N only. N only. Already you know, students. N% of I is equal to 0. And I'll say RES is equal to what? False. False. And I'll say what, break. I say break. It is coming out of the for loop. Correct? If RES means what? If it is true, directly say what? Return what? Prime. Return prime. Else what? Come on. Return what? Yes. Return not prime. Not prime. You are saying not prime. Able to follow? Is prime of n? Done. This is done. Something like this. Now this is one thing, student. This was defined in my, one person has defined this function. Today I want to use one small function because later this function extension is what? Modules. That time you will come across again how to use the function of one program which is defined by my project member. Another project member is using. How can I use it? That is my next one. Like NumPy I am importing or not. Like that today also. Now, coming to the main program, students. Main program. What I am taking now? Tell me now. Simply I am going to get the number. Int of what? Input of what I am saying? Enter a number. Enter a number. That number I am going to get it in n. RES is equal to what? Is prime. Is prime. This is my function name. Or you pass it as what? N. And the print of what? I say something like, I say something like, here I am writing is like this. Dot format of what? N comma RES. This is happily done. I'm just testing whether it is working properly or not. You say something like 5. 5 is prime. You say something like, 9. 9 is not prime. You say something like, 1. 1 is invalid input. You say something like, -4, invalid input, 0, invalid input. Similarly, this is already done. The same thing I am going to say, already tested. Here I will write it. This is my function which was developed by somebody else as a part of my code. In my part, I want to decide the number is prime or not. This was developed by somebody, like I'm calling now upper of is something like what swap case of, like that I am using my own function name, programmer defined function name. So what function I'm going to define? Anonymous function I'm going to define. So what is my anonymous function? Something like what? Decide is equal to, come on, lambda. I am going to take n here. Tell me, I am going to take it. Is prime of n. Is prime of n. Are you able to follow? Is prime of n. That is earlier, I am calling the functions upper of. I am going to call the function of what? Palindrome. Something else I am saying. This model is how we can call the programmer defined function as a part of anonymous function. Is prime returns what? Either prime or what? Invalid, or it is going to give like this. Are you following me? So coming to this place, suppose if it is returning true or false, for example, that time what I will say? I will use a ternary operator again. Since directly it is giving the result, whose value is again written to what? This place. What I am writing? RES. Come on now. Decide of what? N. So from here, it is going to this place. From this decide place, it is going to prime. It is going to this place. Either prime or not prime or what? Invalid input is going to return to RES. Here it is returning. From there, it is bringing to this place. And finally, I am going to print. Finally, I am going to print here. Print of, tell me, is like this I am saying. Dot format of what? N comma RES. So especially this is anonymous function call. Try to run this. Say some 13. 13 is prime. Say something like 19. Say 19 is prime. Say something like 18. It's what? Not prime. Say here I am saying 11. 11 is what? Prime. Able to follow? So if I say something like, 1, 1 is called what? Invalid input. Like that, one can go for calling this type of things. Able to get it? So last and final, write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a list of values, which will accept a list of values, which will accept list of numerical values, which will accept a list of numerical values and find, which will accept list of numerical values and find max and min, and find max and min, and find max and min, and find max and min by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. Understood that? So there are two concepts are there. First, you need to accept what? List of values. Which concept you will use? Accepting list of values, you will use list comprehension. Yesterday's class. List comprehension. Pass that list to whom? Anonymous function. Anonymous function, what I will use inside? Max function I will use. Max of list. It will return the max of list. Will you do it? Will you do it? So here, I'll go to this place and a comprehension concept. There only, actually, I thought you will say that, but all of a sudden, because of your busy outside, once one class is over, you must able to say immediately. Main program, come on now, print what? Enter list of numerical values separated by space. Okay. LST is equal to, I will take it int of value for value in input of dot what split off dot split off. So I got the list. Now I will take what find max of what LST. LST is equal to what max V. Next min V is equal to find min of what LST. LST. Try to go to this place. Now I'm going to define the function. Tell me now. Find max is equal to lambda LST max of LST. Max of LST. Similarly, I'll go for find min is equal to of what I will do min of LST. Min of LST. Got it. Now I'm going to take up print of what max of these things is equal to dot format of what LST comma max V. Max V. Similarly, I'll go for comma. What is this now? Min V. Min V I am going to take up. Min V I am going to take up. Here I will take it. Min of. Min V I will take it. Are you able to follow? So two anonymous functions defined here. Directly got the result. So I'm going to take up. So 10, 23, minus 4, 56, 33, 44, minus 5, something like 0, minus 1, minus 23. So what is happening? 56 is the max, minus 23 is the min. Able to follow? So this is a way how you can find. These are all called what? What functions I am using here? What function I am using? Max of I am using. And a very recent question which was in one paper. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of numerical values. Which will accept list of numerical values. Which will accept list of numerical values. And sort them. And sort them in ascending order. Sort them in ascending order and descending order if you want. Sort them in ascending and descending orders. Sort them in ascending and descending orders. So at least I hope that you will do it. You will do it? Can I test it? This is doubt kodiga. Somewhere else. Doubt, not doubt, 100% correct. Which function you will use? That is the wrong answer. 100% my doubt is correct. Waste, out, you are out. Look at. No problem. No problem, students. Look at students. Sort function returns what? Huh? If you say wrong answer, now I feel that it is a bullet to me. Really, student, I feel like that. If you say wrong answer, now it's a bullet. Directly, you are shooting. It's very dangerous you are. So go to the place, main program. I feel like that. So enter list of numerical values separated by what? Space. Got the list. What I'm going to do? ASC order. ASC order or some arrange. So come to the point of it. What? Go for it. ASC order of what I'm passing? LST. Now I'm going to get it result. ASC order is called what? Function name. Anonymous function name. ASC order is equal to lambda, and you will write what? LST. And you are saying what? Come on. LST dot, come on, sort of. My dear students, what is returning? Sort function is returning the data. What is the value of sort function returns? Ascending order. Okay. Now I am printing Now I am printing RES, I am printing. So many times I said, మొన్న కూడా చూపించాను. Recently I shown you. Try to run it. మీకు తెలుస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు. You try to run it. This is my given data. I will take it. It returns. It returns. It returns. Somebody saying. Yes, correct. Somebody saying. Ascending order. Good. Who is that? Who is that? Correct. Look at that. Correct. మీరు నవ్వుతారు ఎందుకు? So, correct. Where I said already, very recent days, I said RES1 is equal to list LST2 is equal to LST1 dot reverse అని చెప్పాను. Reverse. Reverse function will reverse the values of LST1 and it never keep any result into where LST2. It is simply saying what? Return of what? LST dot what? Sort. It is not returning anything. Nothing is going to return. None is going to come. None is going to come. Then how do you sort? Lohit Kumar, very good student. Lohit Kumar is very good student. Sorted function also I said. Where I said that? Tuple. I said in tuple. Important point I said. Most important point. So LST dot sort is not. What is the function name? Sorted of what? LST. Lohit, good. Keep it up. Sorted function. Sorted of LST. That will return what? List of elements. List of elements it will return. RES. That list of elements will contain what order? Ascending order. Look at that. So try to paste that elements. Here the elements are what? Coming in which order? Ascending order. Already sorted function I said. Go to this place. Here 6 p.m. Data types. Under that list data type. Tuple. Predefined functions in tuple. I'll open it. Indian Constitution is open. Here see that note point. Most important అని కూడా చెప్పాను ఇక్కడ capital letters లో రాసిన urgency that indicates. This function is used for sorting the data of immutable object tuple and gives the sorted data in the form of list. Sorted of tuple object giving. Given or not? Okay. So I will go on explaining, you go on forgetting. Now see this. This is called what? Ascending order. Suppose if I am in where? Descending order. What I do? Here only. I will write what? Colon -1. Colon -1. You say the data. You say the data. What is coming? In descending order. Subject important. Rubber band keeping to the head is important. Keeping rubber band to what? Ring road, it will tear off. So here, if you want ascending or descending, it depends on what you decided. So it is all depends on how you want to take it. Suppose if you go for it. Now you see here. Now if you go for it, sorted, some order you are taking. If you pass the order ascending I can do. Descending I can take it. How you do it? Ascending or descending, for example, this is ascending order, na? I will pass the parameter called ASC. ASC I am passing. One more I am going to pass it. ASC is called what? One parameter. Here I will take it what? LST comma some value I am taking. For example, one more I am going to take it. One more I am going to take it. Here, arrange అంటాను ఇక్కడ. Arrange is a function. Arrange means don't think that it is a numpy. Arrange ARR. This is a function I am taking. Here I will take it. So what arrangement I am going to get it depends on my parameter. RES. Which arrangement it is? Ascending order. RES1. I will print that RES1. RES2. Same function I will call it. Here I am going to call it as what? DESC. I am taking two things. Following me? Now you try to go for it. Here I will go for what I will do? Ternary operator. What is the ternary operator? Here I will write something. What is this now? If a value is equal to what? ASC. ASC means come to which side? Left side. What I will do? Sorted of LST. Sorted of what? LST. If it is not equal, if it is not matching, what is this now? Else. Sorted of what? LST of what? Colon colon minus 1. Colon colon minus 1. Colon colon minus 1. That's all. Simple. Go to this place. Now I'm going to take up, what is this now? Ascending order. Ascending order is equal to, comma what? ASC. ASC na RES1 now. RES1. RES1. Next I'm going to take up what you know, students? Print of what? Descending order. Print of descending order. Descending order is equal to comma what? RES2. RES2. So see students, try to run it. So here I am pasting. Of course, 100, 200, minus 3, minus 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, and some 40, 50, and some minus 4 already there, some minus 11, some minus 45, and 34. This is my data. You see students, both ascending and descending. See this logic, important. Are you following this? So sorted function matters a lot, and your decision making parameter also you are sending it. Okay, now easy or difficult? So that's why everything you have to be in the mind. Once you know things functions well, how easy to do this. So the total asset of Python is learning about functions. Right now, next, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any value, any value and decide the nature of the value decide the nature of the value in the bracket, nothing but alphabet or numerical value or alphanumerical value or special symbol or space very, very important. By using anonymous functions. Class work, homework. Makamatam em ledhu, no makamatams. Class work, homework. Class work. Okay, good. Now you accepted. So you don't know. So 6.py, 7.py now. 7.py. First term, shall we try in different way? 7.py. Then I will move to the further. My interest is to go for finally with what? Anonymous. But we'll go for what? If else statement will try. Because if I write in everything in one line, it will bounce. So first let us try with what? Yes. So let's start. Now I will go for first with if else or simply for something else we will try. Right. Any logic? Can you open one? String functions are there with you. So is alpha function, is digit function, is ALNUM function, is space function. Like that I will go for it. Okay now? Come on now. Value. is equal to, come on, first I am going to try with what? Input of, I am taking input of enter any value. Enter any value. See, first you watch it. Enter any value. So that value can be alphanumeric, or that value can be numeric, or it can be alphanumeric, or it can be space also, special symbol also. Come on now. Value dot is alpha. First I will discuss with alpha. If it is alpha, what I will write, students? Print of is alpha. Alphabet. Alphabetical word. Alphabetical word. Alphabetical word. Important. Alphabetical word. Dot format of what? Value. Val. So this is called a val. Okay. Done. So I'll write that value in the single quote also. Fine, students. Next I will write it. One more type of if statement I will write it. One more type of if statement I'll write it. Simple if else, if if it is your choice. Okay. Now next, once it is not alpha, I'll check for what? Digit. Value dot is digit. Is what? Digit. Is digit of. What is this? You will say print of. You will say single quote is what? Numerical value. Is numerical value. Numerical value. Dot format of what? Value. Okay. Suppose now I entered something like a Python. Value is called what? Python. Python dot is alpha. True. What is printed? Python is a alphabetical word. Okay. One thing, test case is true. Next I'm going to enter 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 1, 2, 3, 4 is alpha? No, false. False means it come to other statement. 5. Is it digit? Yes. What is printed? 1, 2, 3, 4 is a numerical value. Online students. Now, done. Now I am going to enter, dear students, Python 1, 2, 3. Python 1, 2, 3. Is alpha? False. Come on. False. Is alpha returns true. Purely alphabets are there. Other than alphabets, which is coming, that is numbers are there, special symbols are there. It will come to what? Right. Come on, next. It will go to where? Is digit. Also what? False. Go to where? Next, line number 7. What is it? Come on. Val dot is alpha. Is alpha. That is one thing. Is alpha. Is ALNUM. First one is what? Is ALNUM. Is ALNUM. If I write is ALNUM, something like what, print of what? By mistake, if you write it, is what? Alpha numerical number. Alpha numerical number. Alpha numerical number. Alpha numerical value or number, whatever it is. Dot format of what? Value. If we write it. See, students, I am entering Python. Python is called what in line number 3? True. It will execute what? This place. It will come to 5th. It is a false. It will come to 7. It is becoming true now. Alpha numerical value written true in the case of 3 cases I said. One is pure alphas, digits, and a combination also. But this is a Python is also printing what? Alpha numeric. But it is only alpha, na? So it should not execute. Correct or not? One more. This is one thing I need to do some rectification. 1, 2, 3, 4 I am entering. 1, 2, 3, 4. First one is called what? False. Second one is what? True. Is ALNUM also true. But I should rectify. It is not a alphanumeric. It is only. Yes. What should I do? There I need to write one beautiful condition. And not value dot what? Is alpha. Is alpha. Not value dot is alpha. What is that happens? Come on, start with. What is the value I'm entering? Python. What is the line number 3? True. Where it is coming? 50 is what? Go to where? What is this is called? True. True. And operator. Is alpha actually. Is alpha. True. Not true. False. False. True and false. So it won't print. Are you following? Good. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this now? False. Oh, true. Okay. Printing this data. Coming to where? 7. What is the answer? True. What is this value dot 1, 2, 3, 4? Is alpha. False. Not false. True. True and true. It is printing what? Alpha numeric. But it is not an alpha numeric. So I will write what? And I will say here and not value dot is digit. Is digit. Beautiful. It is subject. Are you following? Now you enter 1, 2, 3, 4 once again, last and final. False. This is called what? True. Printed. Coming to this. What is the answer? True. What is this now? True. Value of each digit is true actually. Not true. False. True and false. False means this will not execute. Got it up? Well, clear or not clear? Clear. Suppose now I will enter space. Only space I will enter. What is this now? EJLNEM. False kada? ఎందుకు అట్లా చూస్తున్నారు? False. False means what? And operator will not be short circuit evaluation. This will not execute at all. Are you following? So done. Next is what? Students in online. This is very important. Strictly I am using today what? String functions I am using. Next please. Come on, what is the next? Next decision. Special symbols. Special symbols. Next. Come on. For special symbol, I am going to use it. For special symbol, what should I use it? First of all, it should not be ALNAM. It should not be alpha. It should not be digit. It should not be space. What is the answer you are writing? చెప్పాను కదా ఇప్పుడు. I said already. Come on. If already said now, students, I will write it. Same thing. I will write the same thing. What I will write it? Not value dot is ALNM, not value dot is alpha, not right, and what? Value dot what? Is space. Is space. No, that space is separate. I will write it. I will write what now here? Not value dot what? Is space. Is space. Are you following? Yes. Done. Done. What is this now? Print of what? Is special symbol. Is a special symbol. Dot format of what? Value. Value. Next I will write what? If value dot is space. Is space. I will write what? Print of. I say here. Is what? Space. Is space. Is space car. Dot format of what? Come on. Well, that's all. That's all. Start. What happens? And line number 7. Line number 7. If indentation value is digit, here error is coming. Line number. If value dot is ALNM, here, okay. So, okay. So, Okay, good. Small space. Even I did not find the space. Space is there. What's are corrected, you also don't know. Most of them did not see. Now start. I say Python here. What is Python? Alphabetical word. Python is an alphabetical word. Next, you try to run it. I say 1, 2, 3, 4. Is called what? Numerical value. You say the value called what? Python. Python what? 312 is called what? Alpha numerical word. You say next is called what? Something like this. What is this? Special symbol. Special symbol. Now I am going to enter nothing. Now I am enter nothing. What is that? Space. 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 Special symbol. Special symbol only coming here. Why that special symbol is coming there? It is not coming. E is not a space. E is not a space. Here it is getting something. Try to run once again. Here I will write it. Something like. What is coming? Space character. Space character. Correct. Here I will say. Here I will say something like this. Space character. You say something like symbol like this. Like this. Is called what? Special symbol. Are you following? This is what we call it as the data. Any doubt? No. So this you need to write in anonymous function. Can you write it? This part I am going to write using anonymous function. This I am not going to disturb students. Here I am going to take up. Here I am going to take up as it is. Like this I kept it. Comment I kept totally. So this main program only I will keep it. Main program I will keep it. Now I am going to say decide. Decide I am going to say value. Value. What is going to come? RES. Now I will write what? Decide. Decide. And is equal to lambda. Lambda. What is this now? Value. Colon. So much of big statement I will write using this kind of thing. What I am writing now? This same thing I am writing, students. Go to the place. First of all, this I will try to take it. How seriously you think? Seriously you think about it. This I am writing. Here I am writing. As it is I wrote it. As it is I wrote it. In which case it is supposed to satisfy? Yes. I am going to write it. This entire thing. Ternary operator I am going to write it today. Ternary operator I am going to write it today. So no more confusions. Here I am going to write like this. Are you following? Else I will write it. Else. In else part what I will write it? This part I will write it. In else part I will write it. This one. Again I will write what? If. What is that now? This part I will carry. This part I will carry. This part I will carry. Else I will write it. What I will write in else? This part I will write it. This part I will write it. Here I will write it. I will write it. This I will write it. Provided what? If. What is that? Else. This part I will write it. మీరు నన్ను రాస్తే నేను రాస్తాను కరెక్ట్గా. మీరు మధ్యలో బ్రేక్ ఇచ్చేస్తే ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. You will get confused me. I will get confused. So is alpha numerical number. Alpha numerical number when this I wrote it. Alpha numerical number. That condition I will take it. That condition I will take it. So if you come to this place, here I am going to write. I'll write it. So this bracket you try to take care. This bracket I will remove. Done. I will write it what? else I will write it. Alpha numerical number is over. Next I will write a special symbol. Special symbol I will carry. Provided this condition, special symbol, I'll write it. If I will carry this special symbol purpose, this I will carry. I wrote it. What I will write it? Else I'll bring it. What is this now? This I will write it. This I don't write it. If is not necessary, directly I will write under where I will write it. Last part is else what? Space character. Space character. This is the statement. Okay. Now see this now. All of them are waiting for answer, whether answer will come or not. So execute. Here I am going to write it. Java 21. Java 21. Answer I did not print. Answer I did not print. Print of what? RS. Java. Alphabetical word. Next. Java 21. Alphanumerical word. 123.4. Numerical value. None is coming. What is this? None is coming. Why none is coming? Here I wrote print. Here I wrote print. I should not write print. I should not write print. I should eliminate this bracket. This bracket. Execute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Numerical value. You enter this value. Something like at the rate symbol. At the rate symbol is called what? Special symbol. You say like this is space character. Finished. Okay. This is called subject. Okay. Can you write this entire line in single line? Such a big program, you can put it into single line with a more plan, and first you solve it, then you have to solve like this. This is a code which is written. Okay now? మీకు గుర్తుండదు ఎందుకులే. It's written for my satisfaction. It is the detailed, the above code is simplified in this way. For reference, here I will write it. For above reference of the code, for above reference of the code, use following hint. Use following hint. This is about today's class. What function, what concept you learn? Anonymous functions. Anonymous functions. Tomorrow I'll go for what? Special functions. Actually, it is very important. Tomorrow is Saturday. Of course, you want to go to underground, I know. You are all good boys and girls. But good boys and girls, but remembering problem. Take care. Okay, students. Now online students. So I'll stop the class. Tomorrow, what is the concept? Special functions, I will go for it. Thank you, students. All the best. Don't miss it. Online students, any more doubts you have? Any more doubts? Divya.
Good evening, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Divya, tell me, ma.
Sir, can you please open the last example, sir? Yes, sir. Here in the alphanumeric condition, is there a need to write three conditions, sir?
Ma?
Because alphanumeric value అనేది రావాలి అంటే త్రీ కండిషన్స్ యూజ్ చేయాలా సార్?
అదే
అంటే
కదమ్మా ఆల్ఫా న్యూమరికల్ వాల్యూ అంటే నేను ఎందుకు రాశాను ఇదంతా ఇప్పుడు ఇది రాయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు ఇక్కడ అవసరం లేదు ఎందుకని
ఎందుకంటే
ఇక్కడ ఫాల్స్ అయిపోతుంది
ఫాల్స్ అవుతుంది
ఇక్కడ ఫాల్స్ అయిపోతుంది ఇక్కడ ఆల్ఫా న్యూమరిక్ రాస్తే సరిపోద్ది ఓన్లీ ఏఎల్ఎన్ఎం యూ రైట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎనఫ్ నేను ఇక్కడ నుంచి తీసుకొచ్చాను కాబట్టి అది ఎప్పుడైనా అలా రాసుకుంటే ఆల్ఫా న్యూమరికల్ వాల్యూ అనేది పర్ఫెక్ట్ కండిషన్ అది
ఎస్ సార్ అండ్ ఇఫ్ మీరు కింద ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రాశారు కదా సార్ దాంట్లో యూజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు కూడా ఒకవేళ మనం ఇఫ్ కాకుండా ఎల్ఇఫ్ యూజ్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్క కండిషన్ చెప్పేస్తుంది
అది మామూలే కదమ్మా చెప్పినాం కదా మనం ఆల్రెడీ మనం చెప్పినాం కదా అవన్నీ ఇది సింపుల్ ఇఫ్ రాసాం కాబట్టి ఇక్కడికి వస్తుంది ఇఫ్ ఎల్ఇఫ్ రాస్తే ఇక్కడికి రాదు అసలు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పినాం అది
ఎస్ సార్ లిస్ట్ కాంప్రహెన్షన్స్ ఇంకా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తారా సార్
ఏమ్మా
లిస్ట్ కాంప్రహెన్షన్స్ లో ఇంకా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఫ్యూచర్ లో
ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయినాయి కదమ్మా ఎనీథింగ్ ఇస్ దేర్ యూ కెన్ రైట్ ఇట్ లైక్ దట్ లిస్ట్ డిక్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాం కదా నిన్న
చెప్తారు
అదే
అంటే ఇంకా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఏమన్నా ఇస్తారేమో అని
లేదు నిన్న చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పినాం కదా
అంటే ఇన్నర్ కాంప్రహెన్షన్స్ కూడా చెప్తా అన్నారు సార్
చెప్పినా కదమ్మా ఫర్ లూప్ కూడా చెప్పాను కదా నిన్న
సార్ చెప్తారు అండ్ హ్యాకర్ ర్యాంక్ లో ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సాల్వ్ చేస్తుంటే కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజన్
అందులో ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థం అవ్వాలి ఫస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వింగ్ అంతా మన లాజిక్ లో ఉంటది అందులో ఇంగ్లీష్ వర్డ్స్ బాగా అర్థం అవుతే చదివిపోతుంది మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంటే కొద్దిగా వచ్చేస్తుంది ఓకేనా
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ
రైట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇన్ ఆన్లైన్ ఎనీ మోర్ డౌట్స్ Mayank.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Mayank. Tell me.
Sir, small question. Sir, suppose if I attend 9 morning class in future, then this modules will be teach again in future next batch. So,
where?
I mean, sir, right now it is at 9 a.m. So again, this batch will be repeated again in future other times.
No. This NumPy Pandas module will not be repeated in 6 p.m. batch, 9 a.m. batch, and then 11 a.m. batch. I won't repeat.
Oh, okay, sir. I mean, sir, whenever what time it is going to in future. So can I get that?
We can't say that what time it will start. It depends on the upcoming batch students' feasibility timings.
No, sir, I'm not talking about time. Actually, sir, I'm attending this batch now. I mean, will I get another chance to attend this also? Or
I hope it is not possible. I think so.
So, sir, I have only one chance now or in future, like
either now or in the future.
Oh, okay, sir, got it.
Okay. Any more doubts, students? Lohit Kumar. Lohit. Lohit Kumar.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, Lohit, tell me.
Sir, doubt ee roju topic gurinchi ga sir. Normal ga evening dict predefined functions practice chesinapudu china doubt vachindi sir. Code chart box lo page chudandi sir actually. ఇక్కడ సెకండ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చూస్తే యూజింగ్ డిక్ట్ అని ఉంది కదా సార్ సో అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నా అంటే టెంప్ అనే వేరియబుల్ లో డిక్ట్ కీవర్డ్స్ పే చేసుకొని అంటే పాప్ ప్రీడిఫైన్ ఫంక్షన్ యూజ్ చేసి దాంట్లోనే వాల్యూస్ ని రిమూవ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేసి నాకు కింద ఇచ్చిన ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ నాకు
ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా ఈ పాప్ ఆఫ్ ఐ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ డన్ ఇది Even in the documentation, it is having some small bug in the dictionary part.
Okay.
It is having small bug in the dictionary. It is very frequently bug in the dictionary part.
Okay. Okay.
ఎందుకంటే it is d dot pop of I. So that one of the key you are trying to remove from
Dictionary.
Once that key is removed, you are printing that I,
Yes, sir.
which is not there now.
Yes, sir.
Pop out means what? That value will be out, right or not?
Yes, sir.
After coming out of that, you are printing that I. Will that I will be available?
No, sir.
That's why that error is coming.
బట్ మనం సేమ్ లిస్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది సార్, మనకి పాప్ అయిపోతున్నాయి అన్ని.
అవును, లిస్టులో వస్తుంది కానీ డిక్షనరీలో రాదు.
ఓకే. ఓకే. ఓకే సార్.
రైట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Okay, students. Now take care and practice well and read the notes and practice well. Tomorrow we'll go for special functions. All the best. Good night.